There you go. Locked.
We are live.
It's on the top. Oh, we're live. Oh. We've been live for a while. So Casey is working on closing the sign. And she succeeded with Amanda's help, but now she knows. And there you go. We won't need any more training on that, I would imagine.
No.
So there you go. Hey, it is, what is it, Wednesday, August 21st. It is not 100 degrees here in Phoenix, but it is really humid. So we got that Minnesota East Coast vibe going today with the heat and the humidity, because it's not a dry heat today. So I cranked the air conditioning down to like 71 in the store for the show. So we're going to cool this bad boy down, and we're going to make it sexy. How about Martin grabbing the Motley Crue last night? Woo! Netta! Nice score there. I know Tom had messaged afterwards. I think he said that he was thinking that if it didn't sell, he was probably going to come in today and pick it up. But there you go. And there's Tom right there. So anyway, so there you go. Whoops. And then you'll get that shared to Facebook, right?
Shared it now.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Or in our little group.
Yep.
So there you go. So anyways, yeah, here we are. We're here again. It's the middle of summer, though. A lot of good stuff's being announced as far as like pre-orders go on the website. You can grab them there, among other things. And then yeah, so we got more stuff tonight. There's always more records, which I guess is the fun part. It's a very much of an escape, and it's you kind of leave. The great thing about whether you're doing the show, you're tuning in for the show, or you're coming into the store. What I like about record stores, it's kind of an escape from all the BS of the rest of the world. You know, you just take in as our favorite Kate Hudson said in Almost Famous. You know, if I miss my friends, I can just go to the record store and see them all. So unless you got them in your collection, so there you go. All right, I'm going to drink lots and lots of water today because it is so humid here. My first sip of the night. To my right, the wonderful and talented Amanda in the big chair, making sure everything goes all right. So very nice. Back at Command HQ is the wonderful and talented Jen. And to my left is the wonderful and talented Casey. Second night wearing a Papa Roach shirt. That's cool. It's your last resort. Yeah, it's terrible. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make that joke. What do you have a band shirt on today?
Delwater Gap. You probably don't know who that is.
Delwater Gap, because I'm not because I'm 100 years old. That's the problem there. So yeah, something magical indeed, Billy, about a record store. Yeah, so there you go. What else is going on before we get started? I just we're always getting good stuff in. Got some good stuff in today. That's always a good thing because you start running out of records a little bit because we're very, what's the word I'm looking for? We're very particular about stuff we buy because we want kind of the good stuff, you know. Nobody wants the crap. Nobody wants the Barbra Streisand or the Lawrence Welk. Nobody wants a mutilated copy of let's see, how about... trying to think of a great album from the 80s where a mutilated copy would be such a disappointment. I think it might have been, like Tom Petty, Full Moon Fever. Audrey and I once had to throw away a copy of that because it was just mutilated. And it was an OG version. And yeah, so there you go. That's always a tough thing. Oh, and there was a Rattle and Hum from U2 that I told Audrey, I can put it on the trash, but I need you to push it into the trash because it was just mutilated. And I couldn't do that because I love Rattle and Hum. It's one of my favorite live records I guess that came out in the 90s, technically. I guess that would have come out in the 90s. So there you go. All right, cool. I'm going to say hello to some people, and then we'll get the party started, as they say. Hey, Martin, how you doing? Anna, Tom, Jenny, it's good to see you. Hello to Matt as well. Brandon, Terry, very nice. Richard, Brandon, how you doing? George, Spike's back. All right, Spike. Spike's going to score a record tonight, I predict. That is my fearless prediction. I'm Karnak, Johnny Carson style, which is very, very old, but, you know, it is what it is. Jimmy's here. Also, Rob. Hey, how you doing? Teresa. And then this thing scrolled, and I missed some people. Jason, James, Manuel. And I see Richard Giuliano. Richard, how you doing, buddy boy? Rob Lopez. Very nice. Alberto Bertoluccio. I don't know. But anyway, so just saying hello to some people. If I missed your name, I apologize. So there you go. It's kind of a fun time. And yeah, you know. And Jen and I actually sent some stuff into the store that we'll be processing. It'll be coming up next week. I think there's an extreme record in there. There's a Deep Purple record. There is a Duran Duran live record. So, you know, sometimes we got to send in our stuff as well. And yeah, it's just the way it goes. So on the banger boards tonight, I actually put some new vinyls there. We got a copy of Hysteria from Def Leppard that is a brand new copy. And then we got Grassroots, which is the reissue of the 311 record that came, that was their second record that comes out on Friday. And then we've got Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. So instead of featuring some of the stuff behind us, and I want to kind of churn some of that stuff next week. So we'll see. I might do a big old flip through video of some of this stuff we've had on the wall for a little bit that needs to find a new home, because the thing with records is they need to find a new home, you know. Some guy calls me today. He says, I got my grandma's collection. I think it was her grandpa's collection. He's like, it's a lot of Lawrence Welk and stuff like that. And I said, sometimes you got to do the right thing. You got to do the humane thing. And you just got to kind of get rid of it. Unfortunately, with some of the records that are never going to be back in style. Amanda, I can't imagine you would ever buy a Lawrence Welk record. Have you ever heard of Lawrence Welk?
I have. My grandma actually used to love, so I probably would actually.
Oh, you would? Okay, for sentimental reasons.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
sentimental.
And Floyd, of course, who was in Lawrence Welk, a 1 and a 2. My mom used to always watch Lawrence Welk and Hee Haw, so I was kind of raised on that stuff. So I guess I do feel sentimental about that, I suppose, a little bit. So, but all due respect to Lawrence Welk. So there you go. All right, let's get the party started. Let's grab the Bangles right off the start here. That is that's a pretty nice looking copy. It's $19. It's from the So Choice crate. This is the So Choice crate. This is the crate. If you comment, all you have to do to comment a bid on a record in this particular case is just comment first, and then you would have the high bid for $19. And this is an excellent copy of the Bangles Different Light. And I'll give you the track list in just a second. And if more than one person is interested, then that person would have to go to 20 or 25 or 30 or whatever they want to do when it comes to the bidding strategy. We go into kind of a live auction on the So Choice crate. This is the brand new crate of the night. This is first come, first serve. So if you see a record, it's just like, ooh, I want that. You're first to comment. That feeds into our screen right there. Your link right there. So we need to be able to see it on that screen. And if you're first, then you get it. And then same with the Encore crate. That is first come, first serve as well. So the example here is the Bangles. That's $19. It is got a little bit of a flecking there on the, like somebody put a label down there. Maybe starts with a G, ends with an I for some reason. Maybe somebody bought it from there. But yeah, beautiful copy other than that. And that's in excellent condition, $19. What's on here? Manic Monday, of course, written by Prince. Walk Like an Egyptian. If She Only Knew What She Wants. I love that song. It's a fantastic song. And Jennifer has finally convinced me the Bangles greater than the Go-Go's when it comes to kind of the elite female groups and pop music in the 80s.
We have some interest in the Bangles. Angela has started bidding.
All right, Angela is in on the Bangles at 20, I guess. So there you go. And first to claim it was Daniel. So now it's back in your court, Daniel. So very nice.
And then Richard Giuliano is going to grab the.
And Richard, good to see you back, Richard. Going to grab Hysteria. That's $46.99. It's a 2 LP. And it is, Jennifer's favorite album of all time. It's not the Japanese press, Richard. But, hey, there you go. All right, let's grab another record right off the bat. Let's grab Tracy Chapman. How about that one, huh? It's a beautiful copy. This is an OG, of course, because it's never been repressed. It's a U.S. pressing. Yep. and it is $99. These records have gotten so expensive. Well, they were already expensive, and then Luke Combs made it even more expensive when he covered Fast Car, and then they kind of went to Pluto. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, when at the Grammys, Luke and Tracy did Fast Car. It's a VG++ copy. The jacket is pretty pristine. There's maybe a little flecking down there on the bottom, but other than that, it's pretty nice. So what's on here? Obviously, Fast Car, talking about a revolution. Do I know any of the other songs on here? I probably do, but I don't recognize the sound title. So that's $99 if you're interested. All right, Richard is first on the Tracy Chapman for $99. So we'll see if anybody else is interested. Angela's out on the Bangles, which means Daniel has that for $26 right now, and Martin was also interested, I see. And then Chris Keller. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Has jumped in on the Tracy Chapman at $100 for a very nice copy of Tracy Chapman's self-titled. Maybe that'll be repressed sometime. I can't believe it hasn't been repressed ever, but yeah, so we just have to kind of count on the originals.
Did you see Angela's out?
I did see that.
Okay.
Yep, cool. All right, let's grab some new vinyl. This is Bob Marley Legend. It is $34.99 if you're interested in a brand new copy of this one. It's got everything that you'd imagine. Is This Love? No Woman, No Cry. Get Up, Stand Up, Jammin'. I Shot the Sheriff, of course. One Love. So great album from Mr. Bob Marley. That is $34.99. This is Audio Slave for $34.99 as well. This is a 2L. Is this a 2LP? I think it is a 2LP. Yeah, 2LP. It's a gatefold as well. Cochise is on here. Like a Stone, which is a fantastic song. I think there's another song here that I'm forgetting that was a big hit for these guys. So, but that is $34.99. Looks like Sig's at $30. Was that? Yeah, that was a brand new copy of Hysteria, Adam. It was a brand new copy. All right, Daniel is going to grab the Bob Marley. Thank you, Daniel, for, I guess, officially getting us started tonight. Very cool. I'll have to make sure he gets a sticker. All right, Manuel is going to grab the Audio Slave. So there you go.
That wasn't the first sale, remember?
Yeah, it was.
It was the Richard Juliano's.
Oh, Richard. Oh, yeah. So Richard should get the sticker.
Yeah.
Well, give one to Richard, give one to Manuel, and give one to, if we remember to throw it in. If we don't, we'll figure it out. So
I got you.
I get a lot. Yeah, but you're right. See, I'm taking crazy pills here. So now that Def Leppard isn't there, though I do have another copy of Def Leppard Hysteria in the store. That is an album that you can't even see there called Girl in Red for $14 if you know Girl in Red. And Amanda probably knows Girl in Red, yes?
Yes, I do.
All right, cool. All right, so I think Sig is at 30 on the Bangles. A really nice copy, excellent copy, U.S. press. Like I said, it just had a little bit of flecking where somebody might have put a label down there at some point, but other than that, this thing's pretty tip-top, and the vinyl's in excellent condition. So anyways, so Sig's at 30, has the high bid there, and then Richard is at 110 on the Tracy Chapman, a VG++ copy, beautiful copy. So there you go, more new vinyl. This is Ozzy. This is the one that has the bonus poster and is on cobalt transparent blue vinyl. So very pretty. It's $35.99. Bark at the Moon, which is one of the all-time greatest riffs of all time. Thank you to Jake E. Lee for that. So Tired on here as well, among others. They were cutting them, and they were cutting them hard back in the day. 8 songs, but you get the bonus poster, and then it's on, like I said, the cobalt blue vinyl for the Ozzy, if you're interested in Bark at the Moon, bum, 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 whatever. All right, cool. Hey, Shruggy Shrugs is here. All right, Shruggy Shrugs. Very nice. It sounds like Shruggy. Did you happen to see Velma and Scooby Doo when you were out there? Because I think, anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. Sometimes the way it goes is the way it goes. Was that the Eric Thorgan remastered Marley? Not sure on that. I don't think so. And I'm not familiar with Eric Thorgan, so boom, you've blown my mind there. All right, cool. All right, so let's see. So Sig will do a last call on the Bengals at 30. And then with Richard Giuliano on the Tracy Chapman, we'll do a last call. And looks like Chris is out. So last call. I better count to 4 real fast for Richard. Otherwise, he's going to go after me in the comments. And I certainly understand that, Richard. So there you go. All right, cool. One more new vinyl. This is Echo and the Bunnymen, $24.99. Ocean Rain, perhaps their best record. Perhaps. You tell me. Very nice. There's the track list in case you're curious on the Echo and the Bunnymen. Very cool. All right, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get the Bengals to our friend Sig. Sig grabs the Bengals for 30. Very nice score there, Sig. Thank you. And Tracy Chapman is sold to our friend Richard Giuliano for 110 on that one, Amanda.
Yes.
So 30 and 110 respectively. Thank you to Sig and everybody else who was interested in the Bengals. And then Chris and Richard. Well, Richard, congratulations in that particular case. Really nice copy on that one. And Angela wants Echo and the Bunnymen. Very good choice on that. I'm unfamiliar with Echo and the Bunnymen to a certain point, but I know that a lot of people love Echo and the Bunnymen. So Angela's going to grab Echo and the Bunnymen. I'm just going to put that to the side there. And that's for Angela Lewis Casey. Thank you. All right, more new vinyl. This is Heart. Or not, nope, this isn't more new vinyl. This is the So Choice Crate. This is $19. Is this still in the shrink? This is still in the shrink. The vinyl is in excellent condition. This is what, an 85 record? I own this record. I think I had this on vinyl back in the day. I don't know if Jen and I have this in our collection right now. If Looks That Kill is a great song. What About Love, of course? Never. These Dreams. What's the other? Wasn't there another big hit off of this one? Oh, nothing. Was it Nothing at All? I don't think so. Anyways, so there you go. That is Heart for 19. Excellent copy, still in the shrink. If you're interested, how about we grab? I mean, people have been talking about this Dokken record, so why not grab the Dokken? This is a U.S. press. Nice. This is Back for the Attack. It is in excellent condition. The jacket is pretty tip top, man. There's still some shine on this jacket, that's for sure. And it is $29 if you're interested in Back for the Attack. Like I said, Kiss of Death is on here. What else is on here? Mr. Scary, which is fantastic. Burning Like a Flame. Also, Dream Warriors is on here. Heaven Sent. Standing in the Shadows is really good too. So, but yeah, I love Kiss of Death and I love Mr. Scary.
We got some interest in Heart.
All right. So Rob, oh no, maybe not Rob. It was Jeff. Jeff Allen. Hey, Jeff. Was first on the Heart, so he has that for 19 at the moment. All right, cool. And Brandon was first on the Dokken. So right now, Brandon has the Dokken for 29. And Brandon, well, you don't have to bid 30, Brandon, because you already have it for 29. So now Richard has it for, I don't know. That's a scenario I hadn't come across yet. There's always new scenarios that occur. So, but so we'll just say, yeah, there you go. So Richard has it for 30, we'll say at the moment, since you had it for 29, Brandon, initially. And then Heart is at 23 with our friend Rob Riggs. Cool. So there you go. More new vinyl. This is Amy Winehouse, Back to Black. This is $31.99 of her fantastic record. I just heard Rehab on the way in today. Very nice. So a life taken too young because of... I guess drugs and alcohol, unfortunately. Brandon has jumped to 35 on the Dokken, has the high bid. Manuel is also interested in that one. And then, whoops, hang on a second. I think Tito actually had the high bid at 35. I apologize. So Tito has the high bid at 35 at the moment. And so, yeah, you're still at 35, Tito. So that was me. That was my mistake. And then the Heart, Jeff Allen is at 25 on the Heart record. More new vinyl. This is Deftones, Around the Fur, $28.99. If you're interested in a little Deftones. Cool band that I've just started listening to a little bit recently. And then a little Mac Miller. And this reminds me, Audrey, who is obviously living the life she was born to live now, to quote a line from the movie Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg, or quote a lyric, actually. Audrey wanted a copy of this translucent green Mac Miller. So I'm going to pull this for Audrey. And can you, I'll pay for that for Audrey. And we'll do that as a pickup, actually. It'll be a local pickup. We'll let her mom or dad come in and grab that. And you want to write that down, that I'm going to go ahead and I'll buy that for Audrey as one last thank you, I guess, for being part of the team for more than 2 years. And she's supposed to be back for Black Friday Record Store Day, so that'll be cool. All right, let's see where we're at. Hart is at 27, and Jeff Allen has the high bid, like I said. Excellent copy, still in the shrink of that one. And then Sig is at 40. Well, Tito is now at 41 on the Dokken state-of-the-art rock, and this is a beautiful copy. Is this a textured cover? It almost looks like a textured cover too on this. I gotta open this up for a second and feel. No, it looks textured, but it's just kind of a high gloss, and it looks great. That looks great on a wall, man. Great logo too, man. So, anyways, there you go. Tito at 41 on the Dokken. All right, more new vinyl. This is Mac Miller again. This is on brown vinyl. Yeah, not the sexiest color, but it is one of his better albums. That's Watching Movies with the Sound Off. There you go. 2 LP if you're interested in any Mac. I think I guess there is no more Mac. We do have a Metallica, though. That is Ride the Lightning. Nice. $28.99. They were just in Minneapolis. It was a hell of a lineup in Minneapolis, my old stomping grounds. So, yeah, $28.99 for a brand new copy of Ride the Lightning reissue. For Whom the Bell Tolls, Fade to Black, Creeping Death, among others on that one. So let me tell you a story here. So on Thursday night, it was like a rock weekend in Minneapolis, even though I'm not in Minneapolis, but I'm a Minneapolis Twin Cities kid. So you had Pantera at First Avenue doing a show. Then you had Metallica, obviously, playing on Friday night. You got Green Day and the Pumpkins playing on Saturday night at where the Twins play baseball, and then where the Vikings play baseball. That's where Metallica had set up. And then Sunday night, Metallica again, nice. And then Monday night, Def Leppard and Journey at the Twins Stadium, Target Field. So very cool.
Teresa's gonna grab that Metallica.
All right, Teresa's going to grab the Metallica. Thank you very much. Hey, Teresa. So there you go. I'm going to twist the knife on the Def Leppard story. I certainly am, buddy boy. I certainly am. All right, Manuel is out ski on the Dokken ski. Very nice. I appreciate your interest in that one, Manuel. Hart is at 32 with our friend Rob Riggs. And Dokken is at 45 with our friend Sig. Very nice. More new vinyl. This is Metallica, and this is Kill 'Em All. This is the one that started it all. Seek and Destroy, Four Horsemen, which is a riff. If you listen to that riff, man, that's all Dave Mustaine, because obviously Dave Mustaine was in Metallica until they kicked him out just before they got their first record deal. But, it is what it is. Kirk Hammett's been a pretty darn good player in the band. So there you go. That is Metallica, Kill 'Em All at for $28.99 if you're interested. All right, let's see where we're at. Jeff is at 33 on the Hart now as the high bid. We're going to do a last call on the Dokken right now. Sig has that for 45. So last call on the Dokken. Vinyl is in excellent condition, and that is a really nice copy. Kiss of Death, man. George Lynch, Eddie Van Halen, Steve Clark, and I would probably say, who am I forgetting that I loved back in the... Brad Gillis of Night Ranger. Love those guys. When I was playing guitar, learning guitar, man, it was all about learning those riffs from whether it was Eddie or Steve or George Lynch or Brad Gillis. I had a Brad Gillis videotape, if you can believe that, where he taught guitar. He's a cool dude. Still a cool dude to this day.
You sticky note that one before you take it out all the way?
What's that? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, the Pretty Reckless. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, so because Facebook and YouTube sometimes get a little uppity. I get it. This is the Pretty Reckless. This is the one on Purgatory Purple Vinyl, $29.99. This is Going to Hell. It is a gatefold on Craft, which is one of my favorite labels out there, along with Music on Vinyl. And yeah, so there you go. That is the Pretty Reckless for $29.99. And Sig is, I haven't seen any other bids come in, so our friend Sig is going to grab the Dokken for $45. Thank you very much. There you go. Thank you, Sig. Appreciate it. And let's see where we're at with Heart. So Rob is at 40 on the Heart, so he has the high bid right now.
And Sig is going to grab the Metallica.
All right, and Sig's also going to grab the Kill 'Em All. Very nice. Thank you, Sig. So the 311 is a reissue that just came out. It's on, I think it's on clear vinyl with brown swirl. It's their second album. So there you go. I think this is, I don't remember what the hype sticker said. I don't know if this was like the first time it's been reissued. I'm pretty sure it's the first time it's been reissued. I don't know if there was a pressing back in the around the turn of the century when that album hit. Maybe there was. I'm guessing there probably was. They did some small pressing back in 2000. I think that's when vinyl slowly started to make its comeback. But yeah, in the 90s, most of the 90s stuff is obviously European press or just, hardcore stuff. Like, obviously Nirvana, Nevermind got a U.S. pressing. But those guy comes in the store, he says, I got a 1991 U.S. pressing of Nirvana. Well, unfortunately, he didn't. But yeah, those things go for $1,000, $1,800 now. And that's the kind of record that I think is just going to swell in value as time goes by, especially if you have like a mint copy of that. It's just crazy stuff there. So anyways, I digress. Mudvayne. There you go. All right, Jeff Allen is out on the Heart. So we'll do a last call, and we'll get this to our friend Rob Riggs for 40 in just 2 shakes of a monkey's bum. 311. Oh, that's right. 311 is from Omaha. Very nice. And amber is the color of, I don't know the lyric. I love Down, though. If you search for a performance of 311 doing Down at the Guitar Center, like maybe 10, 15 years ago on YouTube, it is one of the best live performances of a song. So, all right, let's keep going on this stuff. This is Monster Magnet, Dopes to Infinity. Monster Magnet stuff is so hard to get in. This is a limited edition on red vinyl. It is a pre-owned copy. I think I'm probably going to have Casey check the copyright on this one, see if she can see it, but it is $99 for Monster Magnet. It's is it a 2 LP? I think it's a 2 LP. Yeah, it is a 2 LP, and it is a gatefold as well. Can you see the copyright on the bottom there? What year that might have come out?
2012.
Okay, so it is a 2012 issue, or yeah, I guess that would be release of Monster Magnet, Dopes to Infinity, in excellent condition for $99. And Rob is going to grab the Heart record for 40. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it. Good stuff there, buddy boy. That is a fantastic record. That is my Heart record. If there was ever a Heart record, it's that one. I'm going to put Monster Magnet to the side here. Grab the Joan Jett. This is I Love Rock and Roll. It is $19. It's a VG Plus copy. Obviously, I Love Rock and Roll is on here. Crimson and Clover. If there was any young lady that could cover another song by another artist, it is definitely Joan Jett. Some of the best covers of all time by Joan. And yeah, there you go. Oh, you know what we had come into the store? What was it the other day? We had a copy. Remember the movie with Michael J. Fox and Joan Jett? It's in a box. It's going to be processed. It's probably going to be a couple of weeks till we get it out. But you remember the movie Light of Day with Joan Jett? And I'm just a rock and roller till the light of day. Right? Yeah, we got that soundtrack. Never seen that soundtrack in my life. So I was kind of excited about that because both Jen and I love that movie to a certain degree. So there you go. Oh, sorry, I got to scroll up there. Okay. So it looks like Jimmy's interested in the Monster Magnet. So Jimmy has that for $99 now. Thank you. And then also Spike I'm sorry, not Spike. Ron was interested in the Monster Magnet. So it's, I guess, in your court right now, Ron, on that one. And Spike is interested in the Jones. So right now Spike has that for $19. So very nice, Spike. Very cool. So we got Monster Magnet. We got Joan Jett going. I'm going to stop telling all my stories and we'll keep rocking. This is Licorice Pizza, which was once a record store that became a movie. It is a 2 LP soundtrack. It is $39.99. It's on red vinyl. And let's see, Nina Simone's on here. Let's see if they are Bing Crosby and the Andrews Sisters. Nice. Doing Accentuate the Positive. Who else is on here? David Bowie doing Life on Mars. There's a lot of artists that I don't. Donovan's on here as well. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Lisa, listen to me. Listen, Linda, listen. Taj Mahal's also on here. Gordon Lightfoot. The Doors doing Peace Frog. Lay Me Roll It by Paul McCartney and Wings. Sonny and Cher doing You'll Be Mine. Chuck Berry doing My Ding-a-Ling. One of the greatest songs ever. Anyways, $39.99. That is a new copy of Licorice Pizza on red vinyl. This is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but now this is the Netflix soundtrack. So there was a soundtrack. There was a version of this that came out on Netflix. So it's not the OG copy or the recopy. Not the re. That's not the OG movie. It's not the when they rebooted the franchise. It's a Netflix version. Anyways, Colin Stetson does the soundtrack. It's on sunflower and blood colored vinyl. It's $44.99. It is a gatefold. So there you go. And yeah, it's the soundtrack. So it's probably mostly the score, I would guess, since I don't think there was no band music in there or anything like that.
Richard Giuliano has jumped in on the Joan Jett, and Adam has jumped in on the Monster Magnet.
Yep. Hey, George. Yeah, Michael J. Fox. Yeah, that's why I saw that movie, because Michael J. Fox was in it with, I think Gina Rowlands was in that as well, too, as like the mom in Light of Day. All right, so Joan Jett is at 25 with our friend Richard Giuliano as the high bid. And then Jimmy Lewis has the high bid on Monster Magnet, Dopes to Infinity for 110. An excellent copy, limited edition red vinyl. There you go. The only Monster Magnet song I really know is Space Lord, which is a fantastic song, and it's impossible to find that vinyl. You know, it's also another vinyl that's impossible to find besides the vinyl that has Space Lord on it from Monster Magnet. It's Pepper from the Butthole Surfers. That album is insanely hard to find, and it's really expensive if you do, unfortunately. So, more new vinyl, Twilight soundtrack. That is $34.99. It's got Paramore on it. It's got Perry Farrell. It's got Muse, Linkin Park. And this one is on Blue Smoke vinyl. So there you go. Not too shabby. Collective Soul on here as well. Iron and Wine. Very nice. All right. Adam is at 115 on the Monster Magnet. Richard is still at 25 on the Joan Jett and the Black Hearts. So we'll do a last call on Joan Jett and the Black Hearts at 25 for Richard Giuliano. And Jimmy's going all in. He says, let's play a little bit. Monster Magnet now 1 1/4 from Jimmy Lewis on that one. More new vinyl. This is Slash's most recent album. This is $32.99. It is a 2 LP. It is a gatefold. And is this on color vinyl? I don't think this is on color vinyl. It's just on black vinyl. But a lot of cool guests on here. You got Chris Robinson of the Black Crowes, Gary Clark Jr., you got Chris Stapleton, you got Brian Johnson of AC/DC, Paul Rogers, obviously, of Bad Company fame. So there you go. Latest album from Slash, Orgy of the Damned. Of the Damned. Jimmy goes to 150 as the battle commences for Dopes to Infinity by Monster Magnet. Space Lord, Mother. And then looks like our friend Richard Giuliano is going to grab the Joan Jett for 25. So that goes to Richard Giuliano for 25. Thank you, Amanda. Very nice. All right, cool. All right, 6:30 here in Phoenix right now. No, 5:30. I don't even know what time it is. So let's find a record, and let's go with Lita Ford. So this is a VG copy of Lita Ford because there was some, issues that we found with the record, meaning what we mean by that is that there were some issues we identified when looking at the record and creating it visually. So what we did do is we play tested fine, but we wanted to note that. So it's a European press too. So this is 29 if you're interested in the Lita Ford, and it's a VG copy, but it was play tested by us, and we didn't see it. We didn't hear any issues with it. No skips or like dunk 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 dunk. When they're doing Close My Eyes Forever, it wasn't like, and I close, close, nothing like that. So Close My Eyes Forever with Ozzy's on here, and then also you've got Kiss Me Deadly, of course, from Lita. So there you go. All right, cool. Jimmy is at 200 on the Jimmy and Adam are going to town here. Jimmy is at 200. Last I saw on the Dopes to Infinity by Monster Magnet. And yeah, Lita is at 29. If you wanna bid on that copy of Lita, looks like there's like a little sticker here that says P on the upper right hand corner that we elected not to remove. So there you go. More new vinyl. This is the Stooges Funhouse. Iggy Pop. That is $28.99. It's a gatefold. It is a reissue, a new copy. I'm not familiar very much with a lot of punk. That's one of my downfalls. Though I'm slowly starting to kind of listen to more of like the Clash and the Misfits. I know New York Dolls. A lot of people love the Dolls. And then, of course, the Stooges as well. So, I don't know. There you go. That's kind of where I'm at right now. All right, cool. Looks like Adam is out on the Monster Magnet. So right now, Jimmy has that for 200. We'll do a last call on that for Jimmy, and we'll get that to Jimmy. Beautiful copy in pristine condition, I would say. So there you go. All right, cool. More new vinyl. This is Andy Taylor. So Andy put out a record last year. Andy Taylor, of course, Duran Duran fame. This is $29 if you're a Duran Duran fan and you like to collect all the stuff. This is Man's a Wolf to Man. And I think Simon Le Bon is actually on this record. And maybe somebody else, and maybe it's Roger Taylor from Duran Duran. But yeah, so a solo record from Andy Taylor. Of course, Andy has, unfortunately, has cancer. Didn't make it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction when Duran Duran went in. Hopefully he's doing better. I know he did some interviews around that time. So
Spike is interested in the Lita.
All right, Spike is interested in the Lita, so Spike has that for 29 now. And then our friend Jimmy Lewis is going to grab Monster Magnet, Dopes to Infinity for 200. Thank you, buddy boy. Appreciate it. Nice pickup there. Yeah, Monster Magnet. Monster Magnet, just a super cool band. Would that be considered stoner rock? I think that would be kind of considered stoner rock, right? At least in my humble opinion, I think it would be. I'm going to put Lita to the side here. She's 29. And we'll grab another record here. Let's grab Ratt, Out of the Cellar. So this, I misquoted last night when I said it was 29. It's 49 because I thought it was going to be like 29. But for some reason, I thought that. I don't know why, because it's Ratt Out of the Cellar. It's a super hard record to find, even though they sold a lot of copies 40 years ago. Anyways, $49. There's a U.S. press. We've graded it as a BG++ copy. It has just a few little creases on the seam, but nothing I'd get excited about. It's a clean copy on the front. So there you go. Wanted Man, Round and Round, Lack of Communication, Back for More. What else is on there? Oh, yeah. You're in Trouble, among others. So there you go.
Angela Lewis is getting the Andy Taylor.
All right, Angela's going to grab the Andy Taylor. Very nice, Angela. You are a Duran Duran super fan, and I love that because we have a Duran Duran collage right over there that a friend of ours that comes in the store, though I haven't seen him in a while, actually donated to us. So Jen and Audrey hung that up, I don't know, about a year ago. And it's right next to our framed Asia poster. So there you go. All right, I'm going to do a last call on the on the Lita Ford at 29 for Spike. So there you go. Spike, I told you we're going to potentially score something tonight. And then the Ratt, like I said, is 49. That is a U.S. press VG++ copy if you're interested in that. More new vinyl. This is Volbeat. And I think this is Above Heaven and Below Hell, or reverse that, strike the pose. There's nothing to it. Anyway, so there you go. That is, I'm going to turn it over here to see. Oh, Warrior's Call is on here. I know they use that a lot in hockey games, man. Warrior's Call will get you going in the morning, man. So Volbeat, that is $47.99. It's a 2 LP, and it is there it is. It's Above Heaven, Below Hell. If you're interested in Volbeat, so there you go. And Spike is going to grab the Lita Ford for $29.
Okay.
And there you go. Cool. I told you, Spike. Very nice. Congrats. Hey, Paula, how you doing tonight? And make sure, Spike, if you haven't created an account at rockthistownrecords.com, you create an account. It's really simple. Just head to rockthistownrecords.com. Jen can post a link if you need a link. And then we just need your first name, last name, email address, shipping address, and then we send out invoices every Friday morning. So if you buy something again tomorrow night, or if you buy 4 more records tomorrow night, it's just a flat $7 shipping rate. And there's no flies on us when it comes to shipping, though we did run into a printer issue yesterday. So usually we ship most of our stuff on, Friday, Saturday. And then if by the time our cutoff on Saturday comes, then we'll ship on Tuesday again. Well, our printer that prints all the labels and stuff went crazy on us. We got that resolved today. So all that stuff went got dropped off for shipping today. So there you go. Very nice. So a little 1-day pause there on if you paid your invoice over the weekend. So our apologies. I blame our printer that has a certain mind to it that wasn't appreciated. So there you go. All right. How about Tesla? This is $89. It is the Great Radio Controversy. This is, let's see, this looks like a U.S. press, it looks like. Is this I'm trying to determine if it's a club edition. I don't think it is a club edition. It has a saw cut on it right there. So that's a little unfortunate. I don't know why they do these stupid saw cuts. I know why they do the stupid saw cuts, but I still don't know the logic and why they do it. I know why they do it, but why they do it is beyond stupid. But it's a beautiful copy. Excellent condition. $89, The Great Radio Controversy. Heaven's Trail, Hang Tough, which is a fantastic song, of course. Then you got The Way It Is. We've had a lot of copies of this recently, so I think this is the last copy we have. Sometimes stuff just comes in threes. Yes.
Darren is interested in that one, and can you go back over the Volbeat price?
All right.
Scott has jumped in.
The Volbeat, hey, William. The Volbeat is $47.99, and it's a new copy. Above Heaven, Below Hell for that. Darren is at 100 on the Tesla. Doesn't look like we have any interest in the Ratt record, which is a bit of a surprise, but hey, I get it. So it's $49. I'll do a last call on that if anybody's interested. Otherwise, I'll put it to the side. So there you go. All right, Primus, Pork Soda. This is a 2 LP gatefold from Less & Company. $39.99 for Primus Pork Soda. Les Claypool, of course. Very nice. Very much in love with Rush. So anyone that loves Rush, I love as well. The track list on here is I don't know a lot of Primus songs, but the songs I do know, I kind of love. So there you go. That is Primus, and that is $39.
And James is interested in the Ratt.
All right, James has jumped in on the Ratt, so James has that for $49. Once again, we'll do one more last call on the Ratt for James at $49. And Tesla's at $1.25 with our friend Scott Swinehart. Thank you, Scott, on the Tesla for $1.25. That reminds me of the Andrew Dice Clay. Jack and Jill went up the hill, each with you know the line. Andrew, the Dice Man, when he was rocking, man. He was like Sam Kinison in the 80s. Him and the Dice Man were own comedy, at least stand-up comedy. $29.99 for A Kind of Magic that is on black vinyl, and it is half-speed mastered. It's A Kind of Magic, obviously, on there as well. One Vision, which I love. $29.99, and it's a gatefold as well if you're interested. And then Darren says, ooh, wait a second. So hopefully it's disc 1 and 2 left. I saw Tesla at a vinyl show this past April for $200. Holy good moly. Hopefully it was Psychotic Supper, which is another album I love by Tesla. Those first 3 Tesla records, man, are the bomb, man. All right. Looks like no one else was interested in the Ratt, so our friend James Hicks is going to pick that up. Nice pickup there, buddy boy. I think we had one last week or something sell for like $75 or something like that. So good deal for that Ratt record. These 80s records, man, these 80s hard rock records and metal records are just, they're harder and harder to find. So we'll see. And Ratt has never, I guess they did a box set, but the box set is really super expensive. of all the Ratt records. So if anybody's interested in the box set, let me know because I can get you a copy. I think it's like $225, and you get Out of the Cellar. You get the five first albums, including Detonator, and then you get like guitar picks. You get backstage passes. It's actually a really nice box set. Jen and I bought that for ourselves. But as far as like reissues, nothing's happened in 40 years of Ratt except for that one box set that they put out a year or two ago. I think it's still available. At least that's what I remember. So there you go. Very nice. Indeed, very nice, James. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. So Tesla, Darren's at 140 on the Tesla. So we'll see if anybody, we'll see if is Scott, were you still in? Yeah, Scott is still in. He's at 150 now. So there you go. Oh, yeah. That was John that bought it with the hype sticker. Yeah, the hype sticker is super cool. When you get hype sticker and the shrink, it kind of does up the value, I'd say, by, 20, 30, 40%. I don't know why, but I do find hype stickers really cool, too, especially if they're OG hype stickers. It's fantastic. All right, let's grab another record. We got the Motley Crue Decade of Decadence coming up. Right now, one of my favorite live albums, along with Worldwide Live and the Talking Heads, Stop Making Sense. This is Priest Live. This is in excellent condition. It's a beautiful copy. It is $34. It is a U.S. press. Man, this thing shines. Damn. Jen, do we have this copy? Head Out to the Highway, Metal Gods, Breaking the Law, Love Bites, Some Heads Are Gonna Roll, The Sentinel, Private Property, Electric Eye, Turbo Lover, Free Will Burn, and Parental Guidance, Living After Midnight. You got another thing coming. I skipped some of the tracks here. But a fantastic live record from Priest. And this record is, damn, this is a good condition. I never see this record. And it's got the embossed cover as well. So very cool. That's $34 if you're interested. The vinyl in excellent condition. On the Tesla, where are we at? Darren bowed out. So we'll do a last call on the Tesla for $150 for our friend Scott. Right now he has that for $150 on the Tesla.
Jen said that you guys do have it, but yours isn't as nice.
Oh, Jen did say via Amanda, thank you, Amanda, that we do have a copy of Priest Live, but ours isn't as nice as that one. So there you go. Was anybody interested in the Priest yet? No, nobody's interested in the Priest. So there you go. One more record, and then we'll sell the Tesla to Scott. This is 1999. This is on clear vinyl. It's Rhino Bucket. I know Rhino Bucket. They're kind of a hard rock band from the 80s. And I think are they a new band? I'm not sure. But anyways, I know they're on a lot of rock festivals, when you see like, not Scorpions, but say like Mark Kendall's Great White, or, bands like that, kind of like second tier bands, like say Dokken, I guess, in the state that it's in, since it's just Don Dokken at this point. But yeah, so bands like that. All right, Scott is going to pick up the Tesla. Very nice, Scott. Thank you very much for $150. Thank you, Darren, for your interest in that one. We've had some Tesla records come in waves as well, but they always go back out because none of those records are well in print. They're like Great White records, so go figure. Oh, nice. On the OG of Mechanical Resonance. Priest Live, $34. I'll do a last call on that, and then I might actually buy that. That's such a nice copy. $34 only, in excellent condition. That is a U.S. press, and it's a gatefold. And yeah, there you go. That's the track list in case you wanted to see it. Out in the Cold, I did not know that song. The Sentinel, I guess I know that one. Rock You Around the World, I really don't know that song either. But everything else on the track list, man.
Darren's interested.
Oh, okay. And Darren jumps in on the Priest. And so Daniel, if you want to go to 35 or higher, it's up to you. But right now, Darren has that for 34. All right, grab another record here. What do we got here? Let's grab Europe, The Final Countdown. I think this album just celebrated like its 38th anniversary or something like that. This is $34. It's a VG Plus copy. Says it includes a color poster, but I'm not sure. I don't think the poster is actually in here. It's a hype sticker that's attached to the jacket Is this a U.S. press? I'm trying to figure that out. No, this is a European press. Well, ironically, because it's Europe. I guess that only makes sense. This is the one with Final Countdown on it. Rock the Night, Carrie, Cherokee. Good stuff from Joey Tempest, John Norum, and the rest right here on Gilligan's Island. Rhino Bucket is $19.99 on that one.
Track list as well.
Sure. The Rhino track list is that. I'll just show it to you. That'd probably be the easiest thing, right? That's the track list on Rhino Bucket. Cool. All right. Adam is interested in the Europe, and he has that for $34 now. Thank you. And Darren still has the Priest for $34. We'll do a last call, and that'll go to Darren for $34 if no one else is interested. Sam's Town by the Killers. Yeah, baby. What's the big song on here that I love? When You Were Young. They put on a hell of a show. Jen and I watched a show with them about a month ago. And where was that? I think it was at one of the classic venues in London. And these guys are so good. Even the songs I didn't know, I'm just like, this is really good. Anyways, Las Vegas Band, $34.99. That's a gatefold. The Killers, Sam's Town. We also have a copy of Hot Fuss in the store if you're looking for Hot Fuss. Janie Lane, Warrant fame. This is $33.99. We still got a copy of this. This is Catch a Falling Star. This is him doing a bunch of covers. This is a limited edition to only 350, and it's on purple marble vinyl. I always love it when the hype stickers actually show you what the record looks like. So that's super cool. Him doing covers of Cheap Trick, Van Halen, Def Leppard, Zeppelin, UFO, Priest, Ted Nugent. I'm not sure on that one. And then Lay Your Hands on Me with some guest vocalists and guest guitar players.
Suzanne was first.
Okay, Suzanne first on the Janie Lane. Thank you. I don't know if there's any more copies out there, Darren, but we'll see. Suzanne has the high bid on the Europe. Very nice. And then Priest is going to go, and I'm slightly disappointed, Darren, but I'm not going to lie to you because I love this record. It's a fantastic record. I'm going to put Priest live on my Spotify on the way home tonight. Darren's going to grab the Priest live for $34. Thank you, Darren. You are a rock and roll machine, and you will find that album is fantastico. Fantastico. All right, cool. Let's continue the rock, the 80s rock vibe, man. This is Motley Crue. This is a VG++ copy of Decade of Decadence. It's a 2 LP, and it is a European press because I don't think this was pressed in the U.S. I'd have to go back and check, but I don't think it was ever pressed in the U.S. But I'm not 100% there. So it's a greatest hits. It's got Live Wire on it, the Kick-Ass 91 remix. It's got Piece of the Action, the Screamin' 91 remix. What is the price on this? $159. Shout out The Devil Looks to Kill. Side 2 is Home Sweet Home, the 91 remix. Smoking in the Boys Room, Girls, 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 Wild Side. Side 3 is Dr. Feelgood. Kickstart My Heart, live in Dallas, Texas. Teaser and Rock and Roll Junkie. And then side 4 is Primal Scream. That is a monster track, man. One of their top 5 songs of all time. Angela is also a new track, and then Anarchy in the UK, a cover, obviously, is a new track as well. And Teresa has this for $159 right now. The Motley Crue Decade of Decadence. That's like the Ratt record, 81 to 91, man. That was so cool when we had that in the store, I don't know, a month ago or whatever it was. Europe, let's see where we're at on that. Adam is at 45 on the Europe. James says Daniel bid on Priest. Did I miss that?
I'm double checking. Just give
All right, we're checking. So I didn't see a bid. So
no, he commented, but I am not seeing a bid.
Yeah, we didn't see a bid on that. So Daniel, sorry about that. What's that?
Jen confirmed.
Oh, Jen confirmed. Cool. Okay, cool. So right now the Europe is with our friend. Where was it? Was it Adam at 45? Thank you. Cool. All right, cool, Daniel. Thanks. The Motley is $159, and Teresa has the high bid on that at the moment. So we'll do a last call on the Europe record. This is Mazzy Star. It's $36.99. It is on Violet Smoke vinyl. Tonight I might see it has a small seam split on the bottom of the record, but I would rather have a seam split on the bottom than the top. I'll tell you that much, or on the spine, of course. But rarely you get more like flaking on the spine. So, anyways, that is Mazzy Star. Who is this? Oh, Motley Crue. Speak of the devil. Or shout out the devil in some cases. $22.99 for a picture disc. We still have this. This is the Dogs of War. I think this was prematurely announced, but it wasn't supposed to be announced that Motley Crue was putting out an EP with Dogs of War on it, and also it's a really cool looking splatter vinyl too, with a little Nikki Sixx middle finger as the label in the middle of the album. But it's got, I think it's going to have a new song on it called Canceled, and then another new song. So there you go, some new Motley floating through the world here. So there you go. All right. Adam is going to grab the Europe record. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it. For 45, I think that was. Yes, 45. Thank you, Adam. Hey, Corey, how you doing tonight? And then we'll do a last call on the Motley Crue. Teresa has that for $159. VG++ copy. Super hard record to find. And an OG copy. I had the CD of this. Never owned the album because I'm not that cool. And I still don't own the album. Apparently, Teresa will be cool here in just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, potentially. All right, cool. Let me grab another record to put up for sale. Let's grab this bad boy. Why not? We've had a lot of Chili Peppers lately, and this is a box set. So this is Stadium Arcadium. So here's the thing with this. This is a deluxe edition that they put out in 2006, or it is the Record Store Day version from 2011. I can't figure out which version it is. So what they did with this version of Stadium Arcadium, and it's $249 because it's the original release or the Record Store Day release from 13 years ago. So it's either 18 years old or 13 years old. You decide. But it's got the booklets with it. It's $249 VG++ copy. They do another version right now that's probably like $110. But this is the weighty version. Let me actually crack this open. It's not on color vinyl or anything, but it's got, oops, that's cool. There you go. Great picture there. It's got the booklets that don't come with the other versions as well. So it's got the Jupiter, and it's in the much nicer packaging than the reissues that they've put out over the last several years. And then it's got Mars as well in here. So there you go. They're booklets. All the lyrics and stuff. But yeah, I guess that's the collector's edition, basically, of this box set of Stadium Arcadium. So that's $249 if anybody's interested in the like I said, I can't pin down which version it is. So what they did in 2006, when they produced the box set, they had leftovers. And so they took those leftover copies that they still had in the warehouse, and they made them limited to 2,000 for Record Store Day in 2011. That's the whole story on that. So they're more, weighty, and they're kind of a nicer quality than the traditional reissue versions you can get now for around $110 for that set. That set used to be like, not this set, but the reissues used to be like, what, $60? And then Warner Brothers raised the price on it by like $50 overnight probably about a year ago. All right, I'm done on that. Thank you. All right, so we had last call. Yeah, we're at last call on the Motley Crue, and that is sold to our friend Teresa. Thank you, Teresa. Very nice. She grabs the Motley Crue. Beautiful. Glenn says he has the analog pressing sealed of that Chili Peppers. Nice. Very cool. That's super cool. All right. Let's grab some more stuff here. Olivia Newton-John, John Travolta. It's a VG Plus copy, $14 for the Grease soundtrack. Frankie Valli. Have you seen Frankie Valli lately? Of course, he had a role in The Sopranos as Rusty Milio. He was great in that. He was once referred to in The Sopranos as the mayor of Munchkinland, which I think is fantastic. But Frankie Valli is out still playing shows at 90 years old. He kind of looks like he's an animatronic Frankie Valli at 90. His movements are really slow. It looks like he's lip syncing. So, but Frankie Valli, man, love Frankie Valli. It's 60s, 70s. Frankie Valli is nothing better, man.
I got some interesting Grease Daniels first.
All right, Daniel first on the Grease record. He's got that for 14. So there you go on that one. All right, what else we got in here tonight? We've got Steelheart. Very nice. This is a European press of Steelheart. I see from the notes here it is a VG++ copy, a beautiful copy. Yep, it is it is 119 if you're interested in Steelheart. So I'll Never Let You Go is on here. Did you know that the guy in Steelheart, I forget how to say his name, but he did the vocals on Blood Pollution and I think another song from the Rockstar soundtrack. I was just talking about that earlier. I wish they would issue the Rockstar soundtrack on vinyl. That would be a great record store day release. So anyway, Steelheart. The cover actually looks pretty damn good considering that it looks really good considering that it's a black cover.
We got some interesting Steelheart.
All right, cool. So Terry is first on the Steelheart for 119. Grease is at 15 with Manuel. And so Terry has the high bid on the Steelheart at 119. All right, more new vinyl. That is Enough's Enough, $42.99, and this is on green vinyl. What's on here? New thing? Oh, yeah. Fly High Michelle? Oh, yeah. There you go. Very nice. Enough's Enough. What is the guy's name? Chip. Chip from Enough's Enough. Is that his name? I think so. He's a lead singer, I think. Yep. Chip is Enough. I don't think that's his probably God-given name. I don't think Mama bore him rather, and said, "I'm going to name you Chips Enough," or maybe she meant this is enough.
So, can you confirm Richard's wanting the Nickelback, but we haven't gotten there yet?
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then Brian wants the Rhino Bucket.
Yes.
All right, let me grab the Rhino Bucket for Brian. Thank you, Brian. Brian Turner grabs the Rhino Bucket. I guess when the Nickelback comes up, that's when it'll be available, Richard. I'm sorry to say. So there you go. Terry's at 130 on the Steelheart. We'll do a last call. Well, maybe not a last call. Daniel's at 25 on the Grease soundtrack. How much Grease is on here? Well, not how much Grease. How much Frankie Valli? You got Frankie Valli doing Grease. John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John, Summer Nights. You know, when I first saw this movie, I thought, oh my God, Olivia Newton-John is such an amazing singer. And then John Travolta sang his part, and I said, oh, John Travolta is such an amazingly bad singer. And then they started dancing, and I said, oh my God, John Travolta's an amazing dancer. And then Olivia started dancing, and I said, oh my God, Olivia's a terrible dancer. So it worked out really well for the two of them. Anyways, a lot of John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John on here, Frankie Avalon, Stockard Channing, of course, who stars in the movie Sha-Na-Na. Sha-Na-Na. Isn't that Bowser from Sha-Na-Na or something like that? Anyway, so Gordon at 141 on the Steelheart. Pantera. This is, what is this? This is Reinventing the Steel. And that is a limited edition on white and Southern Flame yellow marbled vinyl. Very nice. Pantera, reinventing the steel. That's $24.99. So, nice deal on that. And now the Nickelback is available. So if you want to claim that, Richard, you can claim it now. Dark Horse, $31.99. This is the record that they produced with Mutt, which I love. Something in Your Mouth, Burn It to the Ground, Gotta Be Somebody, If Today Was Your Last Day, Shaking Hands. Really great album. It sounds fantastic because Mutt produced it. And Richard is first on the Nickelback. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate the patience there. Terry's at 155 on the Steelheart. And Grease is Grease the word now? Let's see if Grease is the word. I think it's there. I lost it. Well, anyways.
If you give me a second, I can look. I just want to remember.
And Manuel's out on Grease, so Daniel has that for 25. So we'll do a last call on that.
C. William Pop wanted the Nickelback, but it sold to Giuliano. But he also wants that Motley Crue picture disc. So that hasn't been claimed, so you can claim that.
All right. So I hadn't said the nickel. Okay. I see. William was second on the. So William, I don't think we have another copy of that in the store. Amanda's actually going to go look for you to see if we got another copy of the Nickelback and the Motley Crue picture disc. William wants, so we'll get that for you, William. That's the indie exclusive that went to record stores. So kind of a different cover than it's out there, but kind of a cool cover, nonetheless. So I had some Metallica walk in the store on Saturday, including a promo single for. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think it's from And Justice for All. And then a gold picture disc, but it's not a picture disc. It's just gold. Anniversary edition from, I'll have to go look. But yeah, that's coming up tomorrow. Also, we got George Michael Faith coming up tomorrow as one of the grails in the So Choice crate. We got a OG promo copy of Delicate Sound of Thunder, which is one of my favorite live shows of all time. So some of the stuff coming up tomorrow night.
Adam claimed Pantera. It says which one in our chat with Jen.
All right. Adam claimed Pantera. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate that. Reinventing the Steel goes to, I'll give that to you, Casey. How you doing, Casey?
I'm good.
Need to talk to you a little more. And then it's Daniel Hernandez, I believe, that's going to grab there you go. Daniel Hernandez is going to grab the Grease record. So that's 25 for Daniel Hernandez. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate it. Gordon's at 171 on the Steelheart. Very nice. And Corey pre-ordered the 4 Dokken records. Nice. Did you? Is that what you're telling me, Corey? Yeah, because the Dokken records are coming out on vinyl, and the Tooth and Nail has a lenticular cover. So they're finally reissuing all the Dokken records, I think in September or October. I'm not sure the release date. But yeah, super cool. So if you want to guarantee yourself a copy, we'll have copies for the show. But like the Firehouse record, that ran out really fast, unfortunately. But if you want to guarantee your copy, just hit the website and pre-order the Dokken records, which are super cool. Also, Living Color is getting reissued. The Vivid album, Cult of Personality. So there you go. It's previously been a Music on Vinyl release, but now it's actually going to be a little cheaper because the Music on Vinyl obviously comes out of the Netherlands, but still very cool. All right, cool. All right. I think I'm good here. All right. Corey said, yes, sir. Very nice. Gordon is at 178 on the Steelheart. Let's grab another record. This is Devo. If you're interested, it's $29. It is, oh no, it's Devo. It's like a little potato. It's like 4 French bulldogs. 5 French bulldogs. So there you go. Devo, that is $29 if you're interested. Let's recap the new vinyl crate tonight and see what was in here. We got Enough's Enough for $42.99. That's on green vinyl from Friday Music. Mazzy Star for $36.99. That's Violet Smoke vinyl. The Killers, $34.99 for Sam's Town. Queen, A Kind of Magic for $29.99. And Primus is $39.99 for Pork Soda. Does Pork Soda rival Sailing the Seas of Cheese? I would say yes. And then Volbeat is $47.99. That's a 2 LP, and that is Above Heaven and Below Hell. Iggy Pop and the Stooges, $28.99 for Funhouse. Slash is $32.99. That is his brand new album, Orgy of the Damned.
And Adam is going to get the Volbeat.
All right, Adam's going to grab the Volbeat. Very nice, Adam. Beautiful. There's a little tearing on the lower left-hand corner of the shrink there. I'm going to make you aware of that, but it's a brand new copy. The shrink has just kind of come a little apart there on the lower left-hand corner. So if that changes your mind, let me know. But other than that, it's tip-top. All right, cool. Yeah, wow. This is this Steelheart, man, going hard and heavy, man. Gordon, no, Darren's at 205 on the on the Steelheart has the high bid right now. And Devo, I'm going to put Devo to the side. Devo, still a great band live, if you ask me. This is Wham. This is, featuring George Michael. This is Careless Whisper. So this is a 12-inch single. It's $9. It's a VG copy. It's got ring wear. It's got a lot of edge wear, but still, it's George and Andrew. Though kind of George just kind of really only wrote this song, produced it, arranged it. Careless Whisper, the extended version on side one, and then Careless Whisper, the instrumental. So you could do a little, what's the word I'm thinking of?
I was not sure where you were going with that sentence.
You could do a little
Karaoke.
Karaoke, thank you. It escaped me. So there you go. That is $9 if you're interested in Wham, the 12-inch single of Careless Whisper with George on the cover. So there you go. Ratt Detonator is 34 years old. Nice. Very good. Steelheart is at $210 with our friend Gordon Powell. Thank you, Gordon. The Slash record. Oh, so then we had Twilight, and that is on color vinyl. And that is on Blue Smoke vinyl, $34.99. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, $44.99. That's the Netflix version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the soundtrack. That is Licorice Pizza for $39.99. The Pretty Reckless for $29.99. And that is on Purple Purgatory vinyl, Mac Miller Brown vinyl. It looks better than brown. I mean, brown is just like, come on, brown? What? That's $38.99. Deftones, $28.99. Amy Winehouse, $31.99, and a couple of Aussies. Those are $35.99, and these are RSD essentials. Basically, they're specifically for record stores like us during the year, and it's on translucent cobalt blue vinyl. So there you go.
My girl's gonna get the Twilight.
All right, Jenny's gonna grab the Twilight. Jenny, don't you already have a copy of Twilight? I'm just saying, man. I thought you did for some reason, but maybe you don't. But if you do, let me know. We can always put it back for you. No big deal. But yeah, thanks, Jenny. Get her the copy of Twilight there. Very nice. And yeah, so there we go. All right, Darren's at $215 on the Steelheart, and I'm going to put the rest of this here. I'm going to move George to the side here. George is $9. We'll do a last call on that one as I get this other crate ready. I'm going to move the new vinyl to the right, and we'll pull out this first come, first serve crate. So if you see anything you like in here, it's first come, first serve. All you got to do is type it in the comments, and then bada bing, bada boom, bada bam, we'll go to town. So Wham, I'm going to put that to the side. That's a $9 buy it now if anybody is interested. So Wham and Devo to the side. I'm going to put our friends in Steelheart to the right over here, carefully, very, very carefully. And Darren's at $2.25 on the Steelheart. All right, another So Choice record from tonight's crate. What do we got here? How about this one? It is Jimmy Buffett, Coconut Telegraph. That is in excellent condition, and it is $14. Everybody loves Jimmy Buffett. Looks like there was a sticker here once again right here, that goes around the side. That stinks of a place that starts with G and ends with L. To me, it does, at least. I know a lot of people love Jimmy Buffett. I've never gotten into Jimmy other than like the big hits, but good stuff by Jimmy. So $14 if you're interested. Richard's interested in the Jimmy, so Richard has that for $14. Darren's at $2.30 on the Steelheart as Gordon and Darren go back and forth on that. All right, first come, first serve on this stuff. This is Pyromania. It's a VG copy. It's got some it's kind of coming apart, not really coming apart, but it's got a little bit of a separation there, a little flaking on the spine. It is $14 if you're interested in my favorite album of all time. There you go. You can kind of see a little bit of the flaking there on the spine. $14 on that one. So,
he's grabbing that one.
All right. Jason's interested in the Def Leppard. So cool on that one. So 14 goes to Jason on that one. Gordon at $236 on the Steelheart. Jimmy Buffett will do a last call. Doesn't look like anybody's interested in Jimmy, unfortunately. Coconut Telephone, great name for an album. $14 if you're interested in that one. Billy Squier, first come, first serve. This is $14. Don't Say No, a VG Plus copy. Pretty decent copy. Some kind of just small creases along the spine. Other than that, pretty good. And what's on here? In the Dark, The Stroke, My Kind of Lover. Oh, well, good. Lonely is the Night. Nice. So there you go. That is, and Richard Miller is going to grab the Billy Squire for 14. So some good stuff here in the come and get it crate. Come out and play. This is Santana Abraxas, a VG Plus copy for $14. Is that a 2LP? Yeah, that is a 2LP. Very nice. Black Magic Woman is on here. Of course, sung by Greg Rowley, who was in Journey, who went to Journey with, what was it, Neil Schoen, because Neil Schoen used to play with Carlos Santana way back when. Earth, Wind, and Fire, That's the Way of the World for $19. A VG++ copy. Yes,
Was
Amanda.
Santana Buy It Now?
Yes, Santana is in Buy It Now.
So Mark White was first for Santana.
All right, Mark White is first on the Santana because these are all Buy It Now.
I just couldn't tell which one.
Oh no, that's cool. Want me to hand that to you?
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
Mark, that goes to Mark White.
Yes.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Do I know any songs on here? Shining Star, That's the Way of the World. Bunch of other stuff from 1975. $19 if you're interested. A little Earth, Wind, and Fire. Where are we at with Steelheart?
And Daniel Hernandez is going to get that Earth, Wind, and Fire.
All right, Daniel Hernandez is going to grab the Earth, Wind, and Fire. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate it. Darren's at $245 on the Steelheart, so we're going hard and heavy here. I think if there was ever a song title that was appropriate between Gordon and Darren, it would be I'll Never Let You Go. Very nice. Hang on. So did Richard claim the Santana first? Did I miss that?
Mark White.
Jimmy. So I'm looking for Mark White here. Mark. Yeah, Mark was first. Yeah, Mark in the chat there was first, Richard. So sorry about that. Hopefully we'll find another copy here sooner than later. This is $19, a VG Plus copy of Whitney. Very nice. Her second album. What's on here? I Want to Dance with Somebody. Good stuff on here. So Emotional. I know all these songs, but Love Will Save the Day. So there you go. And that's still in the shrink. Very nice. $19. First come, first serve on that one. That is $19. I'm going to put this to the side. Monica is first on the Whitney. So Monica, thank you. Grabs the Whitney for $19. All right, let's see what else we got in here. We've got, how about the little 21 Pilots? This is Blurry Face. That is an excellent copy. It's a 2LP, more of a modern band. What's on here? Stressed Out, Ride. Good stuff on here. There you go. That is $19. Oh, it's got the little cover that's got the holes in there. So there you go. Nice. $19. Excellent copy for Blurry Face if you're interested in that one. Darren is at $250 on the Steelheart because he will never let it go. I get it. Hard record to find. A super cool cover as well on that one. So, all right. Eagles, Hotel California, $19. This is a VG++ copy. So there you go. First come, first serve on the Eagles for $19. A VG++ OG copy of Hotel California. You can check in, but you can never leave. Never leave.
Jenny Jefferson is interested in the 21 Pilots.
All right. So Teresa says, is 21 Pilots the 2015 OG? I'm pretty sure it's not. And then Jenny Jepson, well, maybe it is. It was, 2015 Fueled by Ramen. So it probably was. So, but anyways, Jenny grabs the 21 Pilots. Oh, no, wait. So Jenny has the high bid. Yeah, now I'm confusing myself. So Jenny has the high bid for 19. It's got the, what do they call this? The cutouts and stuff. So let me see. I should open this up, actually. See what this looks like. And Mark White is going to grab the Hotel California. So it's got the little holes there. And then, oh, yeah. So there you go. Let's see what's going on here. So comes out like that. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, yeah, really check this out. All right.
Yeah, but that album's pretty cool.
So look at that. It's got like, it almost looks like negatives. Like, let's put that up there. Ooh, you got trauma to your right temple, and you got trauma to your nose there, buddy. We're gonna have to operate. And then there you go. That's the inserts there. And then the album is on just black vinyl there. So, but yeah, I'm not sure what exact pressing it is of this one, but super cool, regardless, in my humble opinion. So, it's black vinyl, Teresa. I guess I just said that. You probably heard me say that. So, I'm repeating myself. I'm redundant. I say things over and over. I'm like Fraser Crane in an episode of Cheers that I love to quote. All right, let me put that back together without mucking it up, and I did not. Very nice. I'll put that to the side there. So Jenny has that for 19. Yes, Rhino Bucket did sell, Ron. And then it looks like we're dying down on the Steelheart. So I'm going to do a last call now, $250, and Darren has the Steelheart for $250. Very nice, Darren. Last call on the Steelheart. Hotel California. Let me grab that for our friend Mark White. Mark White grabs the Hotel California.
Did we call the Jimmy?
Which Jimmy?
The Jimmy Buffett.
Did somebody claim that?
Yeah.
Oh, they did? Oh,
yeah.
I put Jimmy to the side.
Yeah, no.
Poor Jimmy.
Here, let me find who.
I'm sorry on the Jimmy.
All
right, cool. Amanda's going to find out who claimed the Jimmy. I completely missed that. I apologize. Was it Richard Giuliano?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Richard, I apologize. I completely missed that. I spaced it, man. Was it Richard?
Yeah.
All right. So Richard's going to grab the Jimmy Buffett. Sorry about that, Richard. So Devo is here alone. Well, I guess Devo is with George Michael and Andrew Ridgely. Mostly George Michael. All right. And then there you go. All right. So cool. Let's grab another record here. How about this bad boy? Oh, Steve Miller will be in town with Def Leppard and Journey here in Phoenix this Friday. I know Jen's looking for a concert, buddy, because I'm unable to go. So, Amy, you interested in going to see Def Leppard with Jen? Jen's like, you don't put her on the spot like that. I'm not putting her on the spot. I'm just letting you know in case you're local. Denise, you're local. You want to go see Def Leppard with Jen? She doesn't have tickets at the moment or anything. So, but anyways, but she might be looking for a concert, buddy. $14 a VG++ copy of Book of Dreams, which has Jet Airliner on it, Swingtown, Jungle Love. But yeah, the set list for Steve Miller when he opens for Journey and Def Leppard is it's literally a greatest hits record. So, and then so we are done. I haven't heard from Gordon, so we're gonna call it. Darren is going to grab Steelheart for $250. Congrats, Darren, on nailing that one, man. Didn't get the Tesla, man, but you got the Steelheart, buddy boy. So congratulations to Darren on getting the Steelheart, man. Jen and I were just, like I said, watching some stuff on Steelheart last night, ironically. I don't know if maybe because I knew that record was coming up subconsciously, but yeah, we ended up watching a bunch of music videos with Steelheart, and these guys are good. And we actually was watching like a recent performance. The guy's a really big ham, the lead singer, man, but he's fun. He's really, really good. So if you ever get a chance to see Steelheart live on one of these venues, say where you might see Rhino Bucket, go for it, man, because they were actually really good. So, and yeah, Denise, I concur indubitably. Congrats, Darren, on that one. Appreciate it. There you go. Jen, I think missed the Jason Franz. Jason Franz is is being maybe a little ironic and sarcastic. Jason, be nice. Be nice. There you go. All right, cool. This is Rush Hemispheres. This is $29. This is a 1978 reissue. Well, still, it's 1978. It's a long time ago. It is a VG Plus copy. It's $29 if you're interested. Do I know anything on this record? Not really, but it's Rush, and come on, it's great. It's got the whole, well, yeah, whatever. Neil, he was just too smart for me. Let's just put it that way. And one of Amanda's favorite drummers, because Amanda is a drummer, and I've never talked really drumming with her. I need to get into a deep discussion with you one day about drumming. Is obviously Neil Peart of Rush. So there you go. Amy's always down for a good concert. So Jen, there you go. Just in case. if you're interested. But yeah, Jen will be like, "Why did you put me on the spot? Why did you put anybody on the spot?" Yeah, I'm sorry, Jen. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to be a good boy. So 21 Pilots, I think we left off with that. And last call, Jenny Jepson has that for 19. So I forgot about that. I put it to the side here, and I got to get Casey up to speed so I can pass her all this stuff so she can put it back together for me. But I'm trying to take it easy on her in her first couple of days here because she's. I don't want her to be like, "Oh my god." All right, cool. So there you go. So that is that's going to Jenny here in just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Whoa! Almost biffed it. There you go. All right, cool. And let's see here. And then Steve Miller, we'll do a last call on that. Doesn't look like anybody's interested. That's $14 for a Book of Dreams. And Jenny Jepson going to grab the 21 Pilots. Very nice. Congrats, Jenny, for 19 on that one. This is, oh my God, what's this? This is sealed. It's $9. It's Superstar's Greatest Hits. Is this Ronco or K-Tel? Oh, it's K-Tel. So let's see what's on here. It's always fun. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Holly's Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress. That's a great song. Dr. Hook, Gladys Knight and the Pips. I don't know who that is. Chai Coltrane? Not sure. I'm not sure who for that is. Thunder and Lightning, though. Isn't that a 21 Pilots song? Thunder and the Lightning. Is that
a 21 Pilots song?
Who sings Thunder and Lightning? Imagine Dragons.
There we go.
There you go. Okay, I knew it was somebody. OJ's Brownsville Station doing Smoking in the Boys' Room. Elton John, Rocket Man. Rocket Man burning up the city, fight a lot. Tommy James and the Shondells, Moni Moni. Maureen McGovern, Godspell. 5-man electrical band, Werewolf. That is the band that did that Tesla was inspired by. 5-man acoustical jam. I think so. Oh, Vicki Lawrence, The Night the Lights Went Out to Georgia. That's a cool song. Reservoir Dogs reference there if you wanted to. Also, The Stories and the Chi-Lights. Oh, stoned out of my mind. That's $9 on a first come, first serve if you're interested.
Check the chat. I think there's some claims we're trying to figure out. I think Mark White is trying to claim the Steve Miller Band. I think that's what SM is.
All right. Is SM Steve Miller Band, Mark?
And then Super S, I believe, is the Superstars.
And then Mark's going to grab the Superstars Greatest Records. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. And then Steve Miller Band, we'll just go ahead and sell that to you, Mark, if you're indeed interested for that one.
Thank you.
All right, more stuff. All right, Mark says yes. Relics, Pink Floyd, that is $14. It's a VG copy of Relics by Pink Floyd. Yeah, I'm not, it's just like a greatest hits, a bizarre collection of antiques and curios. It's got like Arnold Lane on it, the Nile song. I know this is like an official release, but this is Pink Floyd. That's just beyond me. I can't, anything before Dark Side of the Moon, it's a little bit too nuts for me, unfortunately. So $14, a VG copy of that one. Klaus Meine and the Scorpions, that is $34. It's a VG++ copy. There's a U.S. press. Hard to get into U.S. press. It has a little bit of ring wear, I can see. But yeah, $34. Blackout obviously is on here. Can't Live Without You. What else is on here? Arizona as well. So there you go, as an example.
Corey's interested in the Floyd.
All right, Corey's interested in the Floyd, so Corey has that for 14 right now, and the Scorpions is available for 34 if you're interested in. And Corey's also interested in the he's doubling up his pleasure. So Pink Floyd and the Scorpions. All right, what else we got in here? This is the Doobie Brothers. Taking It to the Streets, a VG++ copy for $9. I'm guessing Taking It to the Streets is on here, and it is. There's the track list if you want to see. Oh, it's really small there, and that's side one over here. So $9, first come, first serve on the Doobie Brothers. Oh, nice. Walt Disney Cinderella, a VG copy for $9. Very cool. Music from the original soundtrack, I guess. Yeah, music from the original soundtrack. And $9 on a VG copy of on the Disneyland label. So there you go. If you're interested in that, looks like Brandon was first on the Doobie Brothers. So Brandon Goldthwait grabs the Doobie Brothers. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it. And then we'll do a final call on Pink Floyd and the Scorpions for Corey. Corey has both of these records right now. Final call on that.
Scott has jumped in on the Floyd.
All right, Scott has jumped in at the last minute on the Floyd. So last call on the Scorpions, and Scott has that for 15 now, I guess, or 20. Did I say? Well, he jumped in at 20. It was 14, so he jumped in at 20. So Scott has that for 20 right now. And Teresa is first on the Cinderella. So Kirsten, unfortunately, Teresa beat you to the punch there on the Cinderella, $19. You know, I love when in the original soundtrack when they do Nobody's Fool. No, wait, that's the wrong Cinderella. That's such a terrible joke. I deserve to be punished for that. Thank you. That goes to Teresa on the Cinderella, Casey. Thank you. And then we're going to get Scorpions. Blackout goes to Corey. I'll give that to you. Oh, you got it?
Yep.
All right, cool. Corey grabs that for sticker price, $34. And then Corey is at $25 on the Pink Floyd Relics. All right, let's do a couple more of these. Oh, Snow White, $9. VG copy. Music from the original soundtrack. It is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. They're remaking this. It's kind of a train wreck right now on YouTube. If you look at the rankings for this, Gal Gadot is playing the evil princess. Could you have found a more beautiful woman to play the evil queen or whatever it is? So I'm just like, okay, interesting choice, but whatever. It has a little sticker on there we elected not to remove. It's on the back, and it's got some ring wear. And like I said, it's a VG copy. It's $9 if you're interested in Snow White. Billie Holiday. Oh, nice. God Bless the Child. $9. A VG Plus copy of this. That is a gatefold. And it looks like a 2LP to me. I think it's a 2LP. So a little Billie Holiday if you're interested in Billie. All right, Scott's out on the Pink Floyd. So we're going to go ahead and sell that to Corey in just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail for $25. Another record. What do we got back here? How about, I never did get any action on the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I know that's an expensive box set. This is Beer Bongs and Bentleys by Post Malone. Excellent copy on the vinyl. It is clear vinyl, and it's got a little bit of a corner. It's a really small corner crease on the back of the gatefold, but it's minimal. It's $34 if you're interested. I'll throw in some Post Malone postcards. I kid you not. We have, as a promo for his new album, we have Post Malone postcards, and maybe Amanda's actually going to grab there are like 3 postcards. So if you get the Post Malone, you get kind of the album title, the album cover, and then, let's see if I can do this right. And there's some more, and anyways, there's 3 different postcards in there. Sure, you can. Amanda's going to unfurl them for me, so I appreciate that. Oh, there you go. So you got that postcard. You can send it back to us or something if you wanted to. I'll give you the address. That postcard, and that's kind of a cool postcard. That should have been the album title, in some ways. But anyways, that's cool. So thank you, Amanda. So Post Malone comes with postcards if you're interested. That's $34, and then Corey is going to grab the Pink Floyd Relics for $25. So I'll give that to Casey. So that goes to Corey for $25. I'm going to move Post over here and pull some Benetar. That is $14. Live from Earth. It's got the new hit single on it, Love is a Battlefield, and then live stuff with, there's like a certificate of authenticity too, but there's nothing is filled out. So I'm not sure what that is on the back, but that's funny. Fire and Ice, Hell is for Children, Hit Me With Your Best Shot, Promises in the Dark, Heartbreaker. Those are all live versions of Live from Earth, plus the single Love is a Battlefield. Excellent condition. That is $14 if you're interested.
Richard V. Miller is interested in that one, and Teresa's going to grab the Snow White.
All right, Teresa's going to grab the Snow White. Thank you, Teresa. Very nice. Gail Gadot would be proud. And then Richard Miller has the Pat Benetar in the shrink with the hype sticker for $14. And no, you still have that for 14, Richard. You're good. So you got the high bid. So it's in Richard Giuliano's court. So there you go. Right, exactly. Speaking of two Richards, Jen went and saw Richard Marks and Richard Springfield, also known as Rick Springfield, maybe about a month ago. So very cool. Feet Don't Fail Me Now. Excellent condition on the vinyl. That is Little Feet. If you're interested in that bad boy. That is the Imperial sale on for $9 in excellent condition. Very nice. That is a gatefold. You got Jim Croce's Greatest Hits, a VG copy. Photographs and Memories for $9. And Big Bad Leroy Brown is on there, of course, as you'd expect. And you got Bruce Hornsby in the Range, The Way It Is, a VG Plus copy for $9. And it's got The Way It Is. And what's the other? Oh, is Mandolin Rain on here? Oh, yeah, Mandolin Rain is on here. I love Mandolin Rain. I like that more than The Way It Is. And then if you don't know, what was it? The End of the Innocents was written by Don Henley and Bruce Hornsby. That's why that sounds like a Bruce Hornsby song with the piano there. So, all right, I'm going to take a little drink here, and we'll get through the rest of the stuff. We'll try to buzz through it pretty quick so we all can get relaxed for the night. But first, some Aqua. Aqua good. Aqua good. All right, Darren's going to say goodnight. Congrats once again, Darren, on the Steelheart. And Richard is at 17. Richard Giuliano is at 17 on the Pat Benetar. Post Malone, we'll put him to the side, along with Devo and our friend George Michael. This is Neurotic Love by The Effects. That is $9, a VG copy. That is some trippy music, man. I can tell. Aerosmith, Toys in the Attic, Toys. That is $9. Casey looking at me like I'm insane, and I am. Thank you. That is $9 for a VG copy. Got a lot of ring wear, but still all together, unlike Aerosmith. Ooh, I didn't mean to say it that way, but you know, they're kind of, well, they're still all together. They're just not playing live, unfortunately. Richard's going to grab the toys in the attic, toys. And we'll do a last call on Pat Benetar for 17 with Richard Giuliano. And then let's grab this record. Oh, Sammy. Stand in Hampton. This is loaned for promotion only. Sale is unlawful. Ownership reserved by Warner Brothers Records. Uh-oh. This is a promo copy, a VG Plus promo copy of Standing Hampton by Sammy. And that is $29 if you're interested. What's on here? I'll Fall in Love Again. It's hard to read the track list. Oh, Heavy Metal's on here. Nice. What else is on here? Oh, One Way to Rock. It's 8:05. It's time to rock. It's got some kind of, not really tearing, but it's got some edge wear on the spine there. And let's see if it indeed is a promo copy, if it's a white label. It's where you can always tell if it's a real promo copy or somebody just having fun with us. But that sticker is on the front there, or it's stamped, actually. And, I mean, it looks like a white label. But, I mean, is that what the Geffen labels look like back then? So anyways, but in theory, a white label, I suppose. So you want to put that back together for me, Casey? You can do it. You can do it. Thank you. And Richard is at 20 on the Pat Benetar. And the Sammy, no dice at the moment on that one. Molly Hatchet, Double Trouble Live. So this has a slight dish in it, but we play tested it and it plays fine. So we rated it a VG Plus copy, and it is $9. That's a 2 LP. Is Flirting with Disaster on here? It better be, because, you know, come on, it's Molly Hatchet, and it's Flirting with Disaster. I don't see Flirting with Disaster on here. How could this possibly be? This is the greatest Greek tragedy I have. Oh, Flirting with Disaster's on side 1. Thank you. So Flirting with Disaster, Molly Hatchet, $9.
Richard Miller is out on Pat. That just leaves Richard Giuliano at 20.
All right, so we'll do a final call for Richard Giuliano, well, for Pat Benetar, for Richard Giuliano at 20, since Richard Miller has jumped out on the Pat Benetar. And so you can put the rest of it together too. That's okay. Jump into the fire, right? That's the way to do it. So this is a copy of the Stones. Excellent copy. Includes the single Angie, Goat's Head Soup, $29. A beautiful copy of the record with a hype sticker on the back, the track list on the back. And it is a gatefold, so for $29. And our friend Richard Giuliano is going to grab the Pat Benetar for $20. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it. Very nice. And Standing Hampton, we'll do a final call on that. That is a VG Plus promo copy of Standing Hampton for $29 of the Sammy record. And what else we got here? More of the Monkees. Excellent copy on this one. Oh, wow. This should have been So Choice, potentially. Excellent copy. It's a Canadian pressing, so they sing with a little bit of a Canadian accent, No, I'm just kidding. They don't. $9 for More of the Monkees, and More of the Monkees is still pretty good. There's the track list. I'm a Believer's on there. I know that one. So Denise is our kind of resident Monkees expert. So Denise can tell us if that's a good Monkees record or not. Fleetwood Mac, Mystery to Me, $9, a VG copy. That's a gatefold. Little OG Fleetwood Mac. This is Posse on Broadway with a hype sticker still attached. Oh, it's still in the shrink. So there you go. Posse on Broadway. $9, a VG copy of that. Looks like it's a more of an EP, 4-song EP on that one. Herbie Mann, Stone Flute, VG Plus copy for $9. A promo copy. And then we've got Elvis Costello with Trust, a VG Plus copy for $9. That is a promo copy as well. Bunch of promo copies in here. So there you go. All right, I'm going to put Sammy to the side here. Sammy. And I'll put the Stones to the side. Stones. And I'm going to pull the last two So Choice records. That is Led Zeppelin 2 for $34. It is a UK pressing. It is in excellent condition. If you're looking for an OG Zeppelin out of the UK. And then that is VOA for $19, a VG plus copy. It has a slight dish on it on the record. I guess you can maybe see it there a little bit. But we play tested and it played fine. So if there was like any skating or any jumping, obviously we would just toss it. We throw it away. But competent copy. Can't Drive 55, Two Sides of Love, VOA. That is Sammy for $19. All right, Jenny is going to grab the Posse. Thank you, Jenny. All right, there you go.
Thank you.
You have to tell me who they are when you come in on Saturday if I'm still about here, Jenny. This to me look like a Stevie. Oh, it is a Stevie Wonder. I'm like, this looks like a Stevie Wonder album cover, and it is $9. It's a VG copy. It has a slight dishing. We play tested it. It played fine. So there you go. That is Fulfillness first finale. More stuff. We've got War. The World is a Ghetto. $9, a VG copy. Do I know any of the songs on this record?
Todd is interested in VOA, and Jason Franz is going to have the Stevie.
All right, cool. The Stevie. Oh, Stevie. I'm thinking Stevie Nicks.
No, Stevie.
Jason Franz going to grab the Stevie Wonder. Thank you, Jason. And Ron, you were second on the Posse on Broadway, but Jenny already grabbed that one.
And then Denise is going to get the Monkees.
All right. And Denise is going to get the Monkees. Oh, there you go. That's cool. Let me grab that for Denise. Thank you, Denise. And then looks like Mike or Todd is interested in the VOA from Sammy. So Todd has that for $19 right now. Mike is also interested. We'll see if Mike elects to jump in on that or if he's going to defer to Todd. But Todd has that for $19. All right, the last run in the Encore crate tonight. We conclude with, Creedence, a VG copy of Cosmos Factory for $9. What's on here? Traveling Band. That's a good one. Up Around the Bend. Well, that's a good one. There's a lot of good Creedence. This is We Are the World, still in the shrink with the hype sticker. Excellent condition on the vinyl. This is a really nice copy of this one. Some of these We Are the World records come in, they look like crap. That's $14. I'm going to buy it now. Fleetwood Mac Rumors, a VG Plus copy for $14. It's got some discolorations or just kind of wear on the album cover, just like basically, I guess, staining. And then Elvis's Golden Records, Where's Austin When We Need Him? That is in excellent condition. That's $14. The Best of the Beach Boys, Volume 2 for $14 in excellent condition. 409's on here, California Girls, Barbara Ann, Help Me Rhonda, Surfing Around, or Surfing oh my God. Please help me. Surfing Safari. Little Saint Nick. And then finally, Ram by Paul McCartney. VG copy that has a slight dish, but once again, we play tested that and it played fine. That's $9. So that finishes it off there in the crate there. Todd is at 22 on the VOA of America. Worst video ever by Sammy on that Voice of America song, but he made up with it with I Can't Drive 55. It's a little cheesy, but still, it's fun. I'm going to put Led Zeppelin to the side here. Boom. And yeah, kids show up one at a time and is roasted for all of eternity. I don't know what that means, Kirsten, but I did order you a copy of the Goo Goo Dolls, so thanks to Amanda. And Amanda as well wanted a copy. I ordered a copy for her, Goo Goo Dolls Greatest Hits. And then I ordered one for Sandy, who wanted one as well. Then I ordered, I think, a couple extra copies as well. So, all right, Denise, you have a good night. Mike's at 24 on the Sammy. Let's show the Chili Peppers one more time. That is the 2006 or 2011. They're both the same version of the Chili Peppers box set for Stadium Arcadium. It's $249. VG++ condition on that. We also had Devo for $29, a VG Plus copy. Wham, VG copy of Careless Whisper. That is a 12-inch single. Beer Bongs and Bentleys by our friend Post Malone for $34 on clear vinyl. Sammy Hagar, promo copy of Standing Hampton for $29. Goat's Head Soup for $29. Excellent copy on that one. And then Zeppelin, of course, on that one. All right. Let's see. Todd's at 25 on the Sammy Hagar. There's the high bed. Let me recap this crate one more time. That is Ram by Mr. Paul McCartney for $9. Best of the Beach Boys, which is a great record, in excellent condition. $14. Love the Beach Boys. Elvis for $14. Excellent condition on that. The cover obviously has some ring wear, as you can see. Hound Dog, All Shook Up, Heartbreak Hotel, Jailhouse Rock, Love Me, Don't Be Cruel, everything. Love Me Tender. Yeah.
Mark White is going to get the Beach Boys.
All right, Mark White's going to grab the Beach Boys. Nice pickup there, Mark. I love the Beach Boys. Let's see. Fleetwood Mac Rumors was $14. Fleetwood Mac. Did I say that? Fleetwood Mac Rumors, $14.
Mark
We Are the...
is also going to get the Elvis. Sorry.
Mark's also going to grab the Elvis. Well, that's all right, Mama. That's all right with me. So Elvis's Golden Records for $14 goes to our friend Mark White. Thank you. Mike is out on Sammy. So we'll do a final call for Todd at 25 on the Sammy Hagar. And we'll sell that to him in just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Fleetwood Mac was $14. We Are the World, still in the shrink for $14 in excellent condition. That is Creedence for $9. War for $9. Elvis Costello promo copy of Trust for $9. Herbie Mann promo copy $9. Mystery to Me, Fleetwood Mac $9. Molly Hatchet, No One's Flirting with Disaster, I guess. Has a slight dish, but we did play test, plays well. VG Plus copy for $9. Neurotic Love by the FX is $9. Bruce Hornsby in the Range, $9. Great record. VG Plus copy. Jim Croce's Greatest Hits, VG copy for $9. The Imperials for $9. Little Feet Don't Fail Me Now, like Fred Flintstone might say, $9. Billie Holiday is $9, VG Plus copy. And then Rush Hemispheres, a 1978 pressing VG Plus for $29 for Rush Hemispheres. All right, Todd is going to grab the VOA. Thank you, Todd. Appreciate it. Very nice. Great record by Sammy. I love that. 3-lot box, Standing Hampton. Probably the Sammy Hagar I Never Said Goodbye album is really good too. So, and that's good too. And the one with like Marching to Mars on it, Mas Tequila. I'm not sure if that's the same record, but
Mark is gonna get the Bruce.
that's good stuff. Mark is first on the Bruce Hornsby. Richard, Mark beat you by just a hair. So Mark White grabs the Bruce Hornsby and the Range for $9. And let me recap the new vinyl in case you joined us late, and then we're going to jump out of here. Thank you, everybody. Tomorrow night, we've got a Thursday night show, which makes sense because it's Thursday night. And then after the show, we're all going to have some dinner here. Amanda and Casey and I, and maybe David might stop by. David Ross, who's one of our regulars, who stops by the store. We're going to have some dinner. And then we've got a Sabrina Carpenter, kind of a new, younger artist. And new, when I say new, I mean she's put out a number of albums, and she's got a new album coming out on Friday. We're doing kind of a listening party and kind of a little party for that record. So to appeal to the young ones, say the teenagers and the 20-somethings, so very cool. That's coming up at 9:00 tomorrow night. So if you know anybody in the area that's a Sabrina Carpenter fan, bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. The Aussies, no dice on the Aussies, huh? So that's $35.99 on both Bark at the Moons. One each, obviously, on Cobalt Blue vinyl. Enough's Enough, $42.99. Mazzy Star. We had The Killers. We had Queen. We had Primus. Funhouse by the Stooges. Slash. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Netflix edition. Sunflower and Blood colored vinyl. Red vinyl for Licorice Pizza. The Pretty Reckless on Purgatory purple vinyl. Brown vinyl for Mac Miller. Deftones, and then Amy Winehouse. So there you go. I appreciate everybody stopping out and hanging out with us tonight. It's always a good time, to quote Viv Savage from Spinal Tap. Have a good time all of the time. So that's the motto there. George, thanks for hanging out with us. Corey as well. Have a great night. We'll see you back here. Jenny, thank you as well. See you back here tomorrow night for good times and yeah, some good stuff coming up tomorrow night as well. So there you go. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Give me 1 second, Amanda. So my eyes don't roll back into my head. Make sure that we didn't miss anything. We're good on your end, Amanda.
Good.
All right, cool. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it, Manuel. Thank you as well. Everybody have a good night. Stay safe out there. Glenn, you take care as well. And we'll see you potentially tomorrow night. If you want to hang out, cool. Thanks.